What's going on, everybody? This is Jeremy from USARK, and I'm super excited to be joined by my buddy Max from Military Morphs. How's it going, Max?
Going well. How are you, sir?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. So, you guys are awesome supporters of USARK. We appreciate you guys so much. And you guys got quite the collection going on over there. What do you guys keep?
We work with a little bit of everything. I've always been fascinated by different species for different reasons. So I mean, we have everything from ball pythons to California king snakes, boas, skinks, geckos. We have a little bit of everything. Variety is the spice of life, right?
I 100% agree. You guys know I keep a bunch of stuff too, so I'm right there with is there a species that has a special place in your heart in particular?
Ooh, I'm gonna say two because my California king snakes. I've always been a colubrid junkie. That's just growing up and having Brian in the neighborhood here, like just being in his colubrid area. My first love. And then our Egyptian sandfish. I don't show them nearly as much love as I should, but I think they are like the coolest little lizards.
I couldn't agree more. That's definitely a species that a lot of people, even skink people, don't know about. So,
Yeah, they don't even know they exist. They're like, "What kind of fish are they?" I'm like, "No, no."
yeah.
We've gotten breeding activity, we've gotten eggs, but nothing viable yet. So it's something I'm working on. I've kind of there's not a whole lot of info out there, so I've kind of just done everything myself with trial and error. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, we'll take a step back for a second. What even got you interested in keeping reptiles?
oh man, I'll never forget. It was like when I was a little kid, I was helping my parents out in the garden and I saw this little piece of dirt start moving and found my first American toad, kept it in the garage in a fishbowl, and it's just gone out of control ever since.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And like summer nights here in Michigan, they're everywhere. Like the sun goes down, all the bugs are out. They're just all over the sidewalks and stuff. They're everywhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We can't go past the fact you guys are up in Michigan and pretty close to Brian Barczyk. Um, what's that like being so close to the Reptarium and everything that man has done and was doing?
It's truly a blessing. I mean, just to be able to know him as well as I known him, and be able to go to the Reptarium whenever I want. When the Legacy opens, be able to go whenever I want, and just having such a big mentor, such a big person in the industry that close to me. I tell people that aren't in the reptile industry, I'm like, it's if you were into basketball and Michael Jordan lived down the street from you. That's the easiest way I could put it.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I definitely that's a really good way to put it too. I remember one of the times going to visit him, and it had been a while, and I just remember asking him, what's new, what's going on, and knowing what that can of worms was going to entail because he
Oh
all
yeah.
million things going on. But it was when the NFTs were like the big thing. Everybody was talking.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm thinking about NFTs for the Reptarium, and I'm like, dude, you don't take a break, man.
That was one of the questions I asked him all the time is like, my man, how do you have time to do all this stuff? Because the first time before he went to Africa, like I remember going over his place and like all this camera equipment, like in that big lobby area he had at his first building. And I'm like, looks like you're gearing up for war, man. Like you got some stuff going on. And like that's just the question I always asked him, like, because I was just always blown away by, what he accomplished and what he's done and what he's still doing and what his family is carrying on for him right now. It is a tall order and he executed well.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So having somebody like Brian so close to you, how did that influence you as a keeper?
I mean, just having that vast wealth of knowledge where I could just shoot him a text, shoot him a call, show up his place, and just ask him like literally anything. Like he was such an open book, always so helpful. Like he was just such a stand-up guy. Like I cannot say enough good things about him. And just for like he could have told me like, hey, yep, nope, sorry, I can't help you. But he literally anything I asked him, he was always there. He was a really, really good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more. I definitely couldn't agree more. Well, cool, man. I've got just a couple more questions for you. So we're talking about USARK. What does USARK mean to you?
USARK means to me that I'm able to do what I love. I mean, yeah, we're all in this hobby, but we do it for the passion for the animals, and I'm thankful I'm able to keep all the animals I have and the different species I have, and a lot of that is USARK looking out for us. I mean, I go back to HR 669 when that was like the nuke for the reptile industry, at the time, and and how many hurdles we've jumped since then, and what we're going to continue to jump. And I mean, if we didn't have USARK at the helm here, helping steer the ship and looking out for us, I probably wouldn't be able to do what I love here, and just like everybody else out there.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. I often reference HR 669 when I talk with folks about USARK and the importance
Mhm.
of it. It's like that's when we knew, what the heck
Yeah.
that was trying to be played, by
Exactly. Like that was like scary times. Like I know everybody was like freaking out at that time because that was like literally like the reptile industry nuke. Like this thing is just gonna shut it all down.
yeah, yeah, 100%. And go even past that because they were talking
Yeah.
fish and mammals and everything
Yeah, they would.
non-native, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is nuts. But heck yeah, man. Well, Max, I appreciate you taking the time to come and talk with me, man. If people want to see some of the stuff you've got going on, where can they check you out?
Instagram, a majority of our stuff is on Instagram, but we have Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all the major social media channels. So come give us a look.
Heck yeah. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time to come hang out and chat with me.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure.